Hi, I'm James from J Cycle Shack, and we're just going to have a look at the differences between the F12, Dogma F12 Pinarello and the new Dogma F. So they're just a bit of an in-depth frame kind of difference, comparison if you like, between the both. And yeah, just show you guys what the main key differences are. So first of all, we have the F, the new F behind us, and we kind of strip the frames down into individual parts, and just compare the two for you. So here we've got the F12 in the Ineos colours. So this is like the black into a deep red fade. Really nice frame. Done quite a few of these over the last couple of years, and absolutely love them. Colour's great. Maybe can't tell, but it's like a naked carbon, naked carbon on the top tube, which is super nice, and then into the red. So just comparing both, it's quite nice to see both together. It's something that you don't get that often. Basically, starting with the kind of front end, as we've kind of said, the F series is electronic gearing only, so wireless or electronic gearing only, whereas the F12 can take a mechanical group set. The difference is mainly the port on the down tube. So just see if I can you can kind of see both of those there. So this port here, which we've left the cap off on the F12 just so you can see. That's one of the main reasons you can't run the mechanical gearing on the new one. So they kept the Italian bottom bracket, which is nice. Just looking at the down tube, the top of the down tube, the F12 has the thinner kind of down tube that kind of tapers up, which you can maybe kind of see here, and the F series is a little bit beefier but also flat, with your kind of drop. If you can see that, you drop for your bottom case mount, your bottom case just sit, which is quite nice. One of the big differences side by side is around the bottom bracket area. Now it's quite difficult maybe for you to see this, but if you can kind of see, the bottom bracket area is a lot beefier on this one than it is on this one. What that equates to is a more stiffer kind of pedaling platform. So when you're giving it some, it's all much stiffer around the bottom bracket area. But this is like that. This is like that one. So I don't know if you can see that from there, which is quite good. Then towards the back end of the bike, you've got a little bit of a difference in shape as well. So a lot of the more modern bikes, the stays, so the seat stays higher. Seat stays are lower on the more modern bikes, as you can see by this one. So the drop seat stays, whereas you've got a higher seat stay on this one. They are also symmetrical. The seat stays are symmetrical at the top on this one, whereas on this one they're not symmetrical. They have the asymmetric, which allows it to be stiffer on the drive side. So that's that one. Just underneath, similar, but just a few little tweaks on the new F series. The brake mounts, pretty much the same on both. Just looking at those, and the cable guide, cable port is pretty much exactly the same as well. So although looking maybe online at stock pictures They look quite similar. There is some dramatic differences. We've kind of touched on the seat post, how the seat post is thinner as well. Obviously that means that the frame at the top is thinner. So yeah, there is quite a few differences to the two, kind of tangible differences. Just so you know, headset bearings are the same. So headset bearing kit is the same for both bikes. Both UCI approved, so you've got your UCI sticker on both. It's alright, Pete, we're not trying to film or anything.
No, that's alright.
So, again, just comparing the two seat posts, just so you can kind of see the difference. It's quite easy to see here, but just so you can have a look a bit closer, side by side. See that the silver one, the new one, is considerably thinner, which makes it more aerodynamic and also lighter. A wrap up on the frame comparison. I think there's definitely still a huge demand for the F12, and I think this would suit many riders. I think the mechanic that you can run mechanical gearing on there means that we can kind of hit a price point and get you on a premium product for not a huge amount of money. So look, and then on the F series, top of the line, latest technology, electronic gearing, builds really. We're looking at around about £12,000 for the F series, and that's a starting price. We can look at using lower grade components in terms of Ultegra Di2 or your Tram Force, but at the moment you're looking really £12,000 for your Dogma F build. That's a stock build that we've got available on the site, which is AXS, Durace, or Campy EPS. Again, there is quite a lot of weight for this product. Going back to the F12, we're looking at builds starting from £6,000 on F12, so I think that's a really good price to get you onto that kind of World Tour grade, World Tour winning frame set with some good components on as well. So build starting from £6,000 on a mechanical gear set for your F12, still going to be available for the years to come. It's not discontinued, it's just a progression into the F, but what it does allow is to do some make the F series F12 more available to more people with different build options and stuff. So at the moment there's rim brake frames available, which is really good. I don't think there's any, or to my knowledge, there's many rim brake frames available in the market. There is disc brake frames available as well. Builds are still tricky, but give us a shout and see what we can do. F series, limited numbers. Plutonium will be sold out in the next couple of months. Still got quite a long delay on some builds, so yeah, give us a shout, see what we can do. We have got some availability, in the next few weeks and months on certain sizes. So for the summer we're looking quite positive on availability and builds for either model at some different price points, and hopefully get you fixed up soon.